you all again.
Hello
It's
everyone, it's
been
nice to
a
see you
couple of
again.
days. Yeah. So today we are going to share with you a couple of articles that which is in line with what we have been wanting to do, we have been wanting to cover, and wanting to check things out. We all check things out together. So Richard, he has something he want to share with us.
Yes, of course. Today, as in the morning, we have shared on of us to everyone about the news this morning. Some news about the price of bitcoins, and in this afternoon, let's discuss, let's share, let's together see one of the article I think is very interesting to all of us. Uh, This one is about Bitcoin is better hedged against the USD than gold. A lot of investor people thinking with the US dollar, when government try to bring down more and more money, so what will they invest in? Uh, uh, Traditional people, they invest in the traditional market, like in the gold channel. But with the young generator, they try another channel different than, and they choose, and finally they choose the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency, because the price of the Bitcoin have been go up around 12%, 12 to 13%. We all can see the photo here is so funny about the Bitcoin thinking jump in the gold or USD. Yeah. Uh, Here's the chart. It say the hash the
Gold is a
dollar.
red color one, huh?
Yeah,
Gold, no. Gold BTC is a red. Gold dollar is a yellow. I mean,
yeah.
yellow.
Gold dollar is
Dollar
the yellow. Yeah,
BTC is the green one. Alright.
yeah. And SP 500 is
S&P
it's a
500
stock market. Yeah, dollar BTC. Yeah. We can see it's compare different of each year, and we see the gold and the BTC, the red ones go up, and now SP find the BTC so how is a coin metric. This is unprecedented highs. SP find this the unprecedented highs.
unprecedented,
Yeah,
unprecedented
yeah,
highs.
it's go up high here, and dollar with the big BTC is go down here. What it means is people can see that Bitcoin had become a better hedge against the US dollar than the gold. Yeah, and this chart is so what this chart is so it's a dollar index. It shows that after now is August, is the end of the July is August. The the index of the dollar drop down. So this that's why a lot of government they try to find a way to get rid of printing more and more money to control the inflation. Yeah. In this article, just share some information and let us to have a general view in the market
Yeah,
against the finance. Yeah.
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 This article, the headline, it mentioned that Bitcoin is better hedged against US dollar than gold is. So I think for this statement, I would probably look at it at another angle, another perspective. Is that first of all, gold has been around for a long time, like long time, right?
Yeah.
So Bitcoin has only been around for 12 years, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that so there's two sides to the coin, two sides to this particular piece of coin that we are talking about. Yeah. So you see, gold has always been on a very steady movement level. Yeah, so it probably, US dollar right now, we are caught in kind of a transition, kind of a change of season kind of thing. You see, U.S. government, they print so much
yeah,
trillions. I mean,
yeah,
we are talking about trillions. We are talking about a one with 12 zeros behind. Yeah,
yeah,
trillion. So a few trillions, in fact. Yeah. So back in the past, although the federal government has done it before, they print a lot of US dollar before, but this time around it is kind of like totally on a different level altogether. If you realize, in the past it's just how many millions, how maybe a couple of billions, that kind of thing. But now it's a couple of trillions, T. So when people start to put this concept of hey, Bitcoin is a better hedge against USD than gold, but don't forget, gold has always been on a very stable run. The stability of gold is always there. Bitcoin better hedge against US dollar than gold is pretty. I believe that a lot contribution by the factor that of the volatility of Bitcoin. Yeah.
yeah,
So we see Bitcoin zooming up and down, zooming up. Of course, in the last few days, you see it hitting 10, 11,000, that kind of thing. That's perhaps why people start to try to hype up the public, or try to encourage the public towards this draw the public towards this mindset that hey, Bitcoin is a better hedge against USD than gold. Yeah. So I would say that uh, gold is always there. It's always been there. It's always been the big
yeah,
muscle there. Yeah, Bitcoin has always been up and down. So at a good time, I would say that, oh yeah, of course, Bitcoin is a better hedge than gold. But what if today I buy Bitcoin at 11,000, and then what's the price today? Today's 11,000, right? So what if today I buy Bitcoin at 11,000, and tomorrow or a week later it, it just dive down to a very deep level? Will I be able to still say that hey, Bitcoin is a better hedge against USD than gold? No, I don't think I will say that at that point of time.
yeah,
So for you guys, the general public, our listeners, and anybody out there, so hold your horse for a little moment and think about it. I mean, this article is good. It helps us to think. It helps us to generate our brain cells and start to look at things at different perspective. It will help you, probably stir you to look at gold, and study Bitcoin, and study USD, and voila. And then we come back and say, hey, um, and maybe this statement, this headline, this article is good for this season right now, but probably at another season they might change. Yeah. So yeah, good. Right now
yeah,
Bitcoin is on the upslope kind of thing. So it's definitely a better hedge. Yeah.
yeah. It's better. Uh, in the beginning of this week, I also see the gold price also go nearly 2,000 US dollar.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. A lot of
So
investor jump into some of asset to prevent inflation. Yeah,
yeah, there's one thing there's one very big draw factor of gold that Bitcoin doesn't have. Uh, is that the gold doesn't have the kind of volatility Bitcoin has. That's the two main difference. Yeah. Other than that, I would think that both are as good in investment too. In the investment asset, they are both good. Yeah.
okay, let's move on
Iranian.
to yeah, let's move on to the next article. This article I have ever seen before.
Oh, hello, hello. Dear Richard, where are you? He's going to talk about Iranian something, but he is has become a photograph model here. Yeah, he's back. I think he's back. Yeah.
Uh, I,
Yes, you are back.
my,
Welcome back.
just now, I also don't know what's going on with the. Okay, I shared you again. Okay, Iranian, yeah, and because they
What is
have
the
the
headline for this?
what do you mean?
Scroll up to the headline. Iranian what? Iranian authorities power
Green
plants.
light power
Oh,
plant mining Bitcoin. It's it look like they have an open mind, open view to allow some of the miner to running the mining factory in Iran. In Iran,
well, that's a big thing for Iran.
yeah,
You know, if they are probably their private organization probably are very hesitant to do mining this kind of thing. I don't know. Iran is a hot country. I mean, during their summer season, it's probably going to be crazy temperature. You know.
yeah, but they are the hot country. However, they are known as the the oil country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they are very warm country, warm climate country.
yeah,
So electricity is a big thing. So if the authorities allow this power plant to do
yeah,
mining operations, I mean, they are the one generating electricity, right? So they don't they do not have to worry about electricity or yeah. So yeah, perhaps something good will come out from that from their mining farm. Yeah.
yeah. And that's why they allow a lot of miner. They allow so many mining factory to operate in Iran because if we have a look on the politics, Iran is one of the country uh, you think is with the US
Uh,
and the other Western country they want to use Iran because they are the place have a lot of ma- a lot of oil.
all
Yeah,
right. So
yeah,
as we all know, Middle East has a lot of oil.
yeah,
So whatever US want to do in Iran or with Iran, whether they want to be friends or foe, I can only say I try not to talk so much about this.
yeah.
Yeah,
I also think
sensitive,
because all about power because
Yeah,
that's because of power and they want to allow the mining factory operate in Iran to that means they may have the open mind with the cryptocurrency in this country.
they probably are pretty open about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I think if I'm not wrong, Dubai is meddling with cryptocurrency. A lot of these high net worth people in Dubai, they are getting their hands on the bitcoins. In fact, I think it was last year, early last year. I remember it's way before this COVID December COVID.
yeah,
Yeah, so very much early last year, I met a couple of guys from who are representing Dubai Bitcoin buyers.
yeah.
So apparently they have very big appetite to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, so they have a
Oh,
lot of money. They want to buy Bitcoin, and they want to do something with the Bitcoin, whatever they
yeah,
want to do. I don't know. Yeah, of course. The whole proposal that they put on the table was uh, that we help them because they are not from Singapore. We help them to get Bitcoin seller. You know.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I give them the benefit of doubt basically. Yeah, because
oh, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to know that.
yeah. So basically, to me, if you want to buy Bitcoin large amount, it's always good to meet face to face. You know. Yeah. Otherwise, you don't know. I give you the Bitcoin and then the money that doesn't come or never come. then I'll have a problem. You know? Yeah. So it was a semi agreement kind of thing to try to link up buyers and sellers of Bitcoin.
Oh,
So of course I tell them, yeah, when my group of people are interested to sell to you guys, then we can always talk together, you know. Yeah.
yeah,
But the thing is, the reason why I mentioned this is that Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, they are into cryptocurrency.
yeah,
They want it. They want to utilize cryptocurrency to do business, to help in their business as well. Yeah.
yeah,
So because when it comes to business payment and things like that, you're just going to transfer the digital currency, cryptocurrency. You don't have to worry so much. I mean, if you are not inside US, you wouldn't have to worry so much.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Unless you unless you say, hey, you know, I could buy your Bitcoin in US dollar, then
yeah,
maybe perhaps you might get to drink some tea with the authorities in US.
yeah,
You have some tea session with them, you know what you're doing and things like that. Yeah, but or in general, or Bitcoin's popularity or rather adoption slowly is growing. Um, Besides Japan, Korea, China, besides I believe a lot of people in US they do they adopt Bitcoin as well. Yeah, so as this kind of things grow and expand in popularity, I'm very sure that one day I don't know about other countries, but in Singapore, all we see is one Bitcoin machine at one corner, and
yeah,
then you go to another shopping center. Oh, there's one more there. So it's just one. It's not a whole row of them. You know, I would love to
yeah,
see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all at one spot. It is going to be like, hey, one fine day it's going to be like a whole bunch of people they want to exchange coin with cash. They go to the machine, and there are a lot of people wanting to do that. That's hopefully what will happen in future. Yeah, yeah. So, but right now, all we see is one machine in this jewelry shop, one machine in this alleyway next to the escalator, another one machine somewhere. You know, it's just one here and there, one. I want to see more.
yeah. If anyone want to know how to operate the ATM machine, no Bitcoin machine, no, Bitcoin ATM is easy, but it depend on the regulation on of the country. Because if you want to put the machine somewhere, you need some certificate to operate. Yeah, it's really tough. But I hope some government they have an open mind. They allow the other third party company to operate there. And in the article, we see the Middle East, the mining require a lot of power, but the country electricity is very cheap
Yes.
compared to the rest of the world. Yeah, this this is that why in Iran they allow the mining company people who export the illegal operated cryptocurrency mining company in Iran also receive a bounty up to 100 million rial.
Oh, so
Oh,
little, only $2,000, two
yeah.
thousand plus.
The bounty, it means that if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
last time who if the people who operate mining illegal, you go to tell people that and you receive the
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, they are only going to receive $2,375. I don't think that's enough for them to want to expose these illegal operations.
You know, do you remember last time there's some illegal mining company doing under the ground at the tomb? You, it's yeah,
That's China,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's China,
From it's in China.
northeastern
Yeah,
China. Yeah,
yeah,
it's pretty near. I cannot remember where's the town name. It's
yeah.
pretty near to. I don't know. It's just a northeastern that is pretty near to Korea, the side.
Yeah, it's near the place that have a lot
Yeah,
of
and it's
uh,
very near to Russia and North Korea, actually, part of
yeah.
China. Yeah.
Uh, Mr. Nicholas, do you have any the other news? Because
Yeah,
I
I do
yeah
have something that I want to share. I saw something that's pretty interesting. Give me a
yeah.
moment. Where is it? Where it's here. All right. So where is share screen? All right. This is the article that I was actually looking at. So the article is found at the Nasdaq site. So okay, digital yen now is a top priority for Japan Central Bank, says senior official.
Oh
They are senior enough, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So okay, don't look at this left one. This is China currency. This is yuan, not
Yeah.
yen.
Nippon
This then
Ginko.
this Nippon Ginko, Nippon whatever. Then this then is Japanese yen. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't know maybe these people thinks that China yuan and Japanese yen are the same thing. No, they are different, right? Yeah, they are different. So so all right. You know, China and Japan, they are very close. They are very similar in a lot of ways. So now they are rivals. They are trying to beat each other to the top. Yeah. So um, Japan, blah, 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 blah. All right. So basically, this Japanese central banks, the BOJ, Bank of Japan, the central bank has been experimenting with central bank CBDC, central bank digital currency, but has so far said that there are no plans to launch one. So, well, if they are fighting to the top, or rather, is making it top priority, maybe it's just not the right time for them to launch. They want to see how. Okay, if I'm Japan, I'll probably wait for China to launch their yuan and then see how they do. You know, because after all, this is a country of 1.4 billion population, so I'll watch them. You know? Yeah. So then this ruling Liberal Democratic Party in Japan in June, it says what is this? How do you even pronounce this? Chineas?
Yeah.
I don't know. Chineas?
I also can see
Global lead
the
in
Philippine Central Bank as well.
CBDC could become national security threat. Wow, this sounds serious. You know? Senior Japanese lawmakers have been calling the government to step up research in February. This information is not new. Um, Maybe they report this, they write this article is to refresh what they know about this Japan and how even said Philippines Central Bank is commissioned to do research for CBDC. Even Philippines is doing that. See, so many people are doing that. So many countries are doing that. Yeah. So the thing is, um, let me unshare this screen, right, and show my face. Yeah. So the thing is that Japan, Japan has been using Bitcoin for a long time, very long time. You know, I don't know. Maybe you can
Yeah.
go and ask. What's her name? Miss Bitcoin, right? Her name, my something.
My Bitcoins.
Yeah. So basically, I learned about how Japan has been into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency through one of the YouTube video. I saw, hey, There's this girl called Miss Bitcoin. Hello, if you're watching. Yeah. So that was quite some time ago, like 2 3 years ago or something like that, or 3 4 years ago. Yeah. So Japan has been using Bitcoin all for a long time. So now that they are talking about doing CBDC, yeah, it's
Yeah.
about the right time. It's about the right time. Yeah. So hopefully, hopefully we see a lot of positive and good things coming up in the next couple of months, basically. Yeah. So hopefully, what now uh what's the price of Bitcoin now? Now it's what, 10,000? What, Richard?
11,000.
11,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's even up 11,000. It has, remember the last few videos I said, yeah, it's going to toggle between 9 to 10,000 for a while. So it did. It toggled between 9,000 to 10,000 for like 3 weeks, something like that, or
Yeah.
1 month. I'm not too sure. And then the last 1 week, it has been moving towards a higher side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it will hang around on the 10,000 level for a bit as well.
Yeah. I also don't know, but uh, during the news this day, when I thinking, I expect the price not only stop at 11,000. Yeah,
Hmm.
it maybe go further, and because Ethereum
Yeah, hoping
2.0
it will
is
go to
coming,
20.
yeah. And the next thing is the next thing is about some of the fun, some of the stuff, because I have discussed and I have to share to all of you some article this morning about the reason why the price of the Bitcoin go up this day. Yeah, there are three reasons. The first reason is the inflation, the the cash flow jump into the crypto markets a lot
Hmm.
this day.
Yeah.
That's why
Uh,
the price
yeah,
go up.
I believe that there's a number of big whales pumping in money, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
they're
Yeah.
bumping money. The second thing is the change of the crypto infrastructure. It means that the
Infrastructure.
example JP Morgan, they have the open mind with the Gemini and Coinbase to allow their customer to sign in their account. You may
Yeah.
remember, yeah. And that's the way how the traditional market, the traditional stock exchange can link up with the crypto exchange. That's the reason why the price of Bitcoin go up. And the last thing is the technology nowadays and the new project have more quality than the quantity. It means the quality of the project, the crypto project nowadays is more
Yeah.
quality. Like nowadays the
Yeah. Talking
DeFi,
about quality versus quantity.
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
about 5 years ago, 4 5 years ago, there's so, okay, it's not as many as what we see now today, but wow, there's so many. It's like out of 1,000 coins you see in the market, maybe 20 coins are legit.
yeah. That's
That
why,
was this time.
yeah, it's very important of all of this. And there are so many news say about the Dutch company. They have something they have new, but the most important, do the government allow that project to operate in their own country? And
Mm, yeah.
yeah, last in the beginning of this day, we saw that the Facebook had lost the number one as the social network revenues in the world.
Oh, they lost
Yeah,
the number one spot. Who took the number one spot then?
Tencent, the
Huh?
Chinese, the Tencent,
Ah,
the
Tencent. Yeah, WeChat.
yeah,
Lah.
because why? Because that's the reason why the U.S. they only rely on Facebook, and
It,
Russia they rely on Telegram.
yeah.
Yeah,
So when you say that, something just crossed my mind. You see, China, when WeChat came up, I first came across WeChat. When was it? I think it was 8 years ago, something like that. Yeah, so it was still a new thing. It was like, oh, WeChat, what is this? Oh, so I downloaded it in my
yeah,
previous phone, two generations of phones ago,
yeah,
2 or 3 generations of phones ago. Yeah, so at that time WeChat is just very simple. It's
yeah,
just like WhatsApp. It's just going to chat. Then slowly they progress as an investment. I mean, Asian investors, they have this mindset that, if I invest in something, I must make sure that this thing work. You know,
yeah,
yeah. So I don't want to think like Silicon Valley. 25%. Why would I want to take that 75% risk? So Asian investors, they are pretty uptight. Most of them, most, not all, most. Yeah, there are still some that are willing to invest in new ideas. If you have new ideas, whatever, look for your own VC to try to fund your company. Yeah. So you see, um, first of all, Tencent owns this WeChat thing, right?
yeah.
And WeChat, they have how many users? How many? I think a billion over users, something like that.
It's rather. That's why between the US and China, they have. That means they have look like the Cold War between two of them. Then they yeah,
Not exactly Cold War. It's just that China, honestly speaking, I don't think WeChat need American users.
yeah.
I don't think
That's right.
WeChat needs European
Yeah,
users. WeChat need only Asian users, or more correctly speaking, East Asian and Southeast Asian users. Why? Because it's just within this region. Yeah, so just within this region, uh, WeChat can do very well. Yeah. Whereas Facebook,
let's
there's
say
a
that's
problem
look
with
like
Facebook.
the technology
Yeah.
war.
Uh,
Yeah,
there's a problem with Facebook that a lot of people don't know. I mean, we experience this ourselves. When you look at Facebook, each time, you have a lot of friends on Facebook. Maybe Richard, he's still not so well in tune with Facebook, but I'll tell you guys. Yeah. So Richard don't really use Facebook. He just yeah. So, but I'm gonna tell you this. You see, I have 4 accounts. Ha 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 ha. Why? Business, personal, la 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 la. Yeah. So there are a lot of people who have at least 2 accounts. I don't know, go and ask them why they want to have 2 accounts. Then they have a lot of fake accounts, which is a scammers account. Then you have a lot of, I believe, bots account. So what? That brings to the, they say, they they say that they have 2 billion users, but I'm going to discount it by 80%. You know, and it's going to say that 20% of the 2 billion is what they have as real human user. Yeah. So this is what I think. This is what I believe. Just in case they say, "Hey, you, Nick, you say something bad about us." This is what I think. Yeah, because I have a lot of friends, Facebook friends, who have multiple accounts. Like this guy's name one, this guy's name after this
it's true.
guy's
Yeah, it's
account
true.
name, then it's to second account, and then they have more than 5,000 friends, right? Then third account, So, so there are a lot of these people around. Yeah. So the thing is, if I'm the investor, if I'm the general public who buy the shares in Facebook, I'll be thinking, you know, Facebook is relying a lot on advertisement. You know that, Yeah, but the thing is, who are reading this advertisement? Are they bots reading the advertisement, or the third or fourth account reading the advertisement, or the real human user reading the advertisement? So with that perspective, if you use this to then look at WeChat, I think WeChat security is way tighter than Facebook. You know, So you have to have your own. I remember I remember
Weibo.
registering my I almost say YouTube account, WeChat account.
Yeah,
With there need to be a phone number. Then there need to be it's just going to be one device, one WeChat. Yeah,
yeah,
unless you are unless you are gung ho enough, you get two, maybe you get three more, one more, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that that in effect make WeChat a little bit more solid in terms of user base. Simple as that. If I'm the investor, I look at user base. Well, I believe WeChat's user base is a lot more solid and more genuine than Facebook. So even if I will, if I invest in Facebook, I'll pull my money out and invest in WeChat, right? Because we don't need. I mean, there is already ready whole large bunch of users there waiting to use WeChat. Yeah, and then Facebook is getting more and more boring these days. If you realize, more and more advertisement. It's,
yeah. That's right. Because
yeah,
they want to use advertisement to fit the fit the Facebook, fit the bell.
yeah.
Yeah,
One more thing. Because WeChat started out as a chat app, and then after that, they got into payment wallet and things like that. So a lot of people in China, they are using WeChat to pay for their coffee, pay for this, pay for that, and things like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So today, if Facebook says, "Hey, I want you guys to use my Facebook wallet to go and pay for your Starbucks, pay for this," I don't think I will want to. I don't think I seriously. I'm not going to use it to pay for whatever.
no,
Strictly Facebook is just
but
Facebook.
I think
Social media.
Facebook nowadays, Facebook they are going to launch the Libra Association for the Libra
Exactly.
coin.
I'm not going to use that wallet to pay for my things. I'd rather go and use something that's more secure. Really, honestly speaking,
Oh,
what
and
I think is more secure. Huh?
yeah, and that's Libra. That's why US they want to rely again on Facebook. They want to have an open mind with the Libra Association,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
uh,
I believe because of a lot of all these complications, or rather the potential complications, a lot of them has already pulled out. Even in the early stage, they pull out from the association, right?
yeah,
Remember? Uh,
and the Russia they you may hear the Telegram.
yeah.
The Telegram is based from Russia, but the Telegram they launched an ICO in US. However, the US SEC they don't allow and they ban Telegram to
Yeah,
launch ICO in US.
yeah.
And
Because they were,
after that incident happened, the CEO of the Telegram he go back to Russia and he may work with the Russian government. Yeah,
yeah,
it's may make it look like the three country war. You may hear some book of the uh, three three country war. Yeah, nowadays the technology war in of
yeah.
three country, big three country nowadays.
I
Yeah,
believe if Telegram, uh, okay, it's pretty secure. Their system are pretty secure. So if you're using Telegram, you don't really have much to worry about. But if they're going to strengthen their security, their part in security, I think they'll go a long way. Yeah. So if they don't do that, then they might lose out a lot. Yeah. So I hope personally, I hope Telegram can come out to be a better one, and yeah, maybe they'll beat Facebook. Yeah.
uh,
So what they need to do now is get a lot of users, real users, like real human users, like you, me, real human users,
of
not
course, with
just
the Telegram, must have the real user because if you want to register the Telegram account, you need the phone number.
yeah.
Yeah, with
So
phone number,
which
of course,
actually is
there.
a very important thing.
Yeah.
So
And however, the Telegram is used for mostly for the technical guy in crypto. Yeah.
yeah, but actually, if you compare for all those out there who do not know, if you compare, if you are using WhatsApp and Telegram both, yeah. So if you compare these two apps, Telegram seems to be a lot faster,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
A lot
That's
faster.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to transfer a file, because Telegram, a lot of the fundamentals are based on cloud technology, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whereas WhatsApp, uh, if you click open a picture file, you go directly to your phone. I still can't find the setting where you can choose not to download, but you download straight to your phone. Yeah, so it takes up memory, it takes up time. Yeah, whereas Telegram, you open the picture, it's okay. If you don't want to, if you do not want to download it into your device, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you transfer file way faster. I mean, really fast. you
Yeah.
know, I can use 3 computers. I don't know. There's one time I switched on 3 of my computers all at the same time, and then because my Telegram is in the phone, so the other 3 computers, they have the desktop app, so I can use the same Telegram uh, account for all the different computers that I have. So if I want to transfer file, it's so easy. Yeah. Of course, having said that, if I switch on this computer and I've forgotten to off this computer and I go to my office and use my office computer
It's online.
to access the desktop or order my Telegram desktop app, I can still send files, things like that,
Yeah.
which is a good thing. But I don't think WhatsApp allows you to do that. It probably
Yeah.
say, hey,
I I I also don't know because
yeah, other devices sign in, so you must log out on this device, no?
yeah. As I know, as I read some document about Telegram, they say they use a B2B connection. They
Yeah,
don't they don't go the data don't keep in the server. The data
yeah,
sent directly to the end user.
that's good.
That's why it's super fast. It's so fast, and to end user have the encryption. That's why uh, they don't they don't worry anything about how to store the data, how to have the data
Mm.
leaking.
That's the beauty of this Telegram. I
Yeah,
hope I hope
I think I have a little bit disconnect with Mr. Nicholas. I think I will keep continue without him. And let me text to him. Maybe he will come back soon. Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Nicholas he's not online. He's have a little bit disconnect. Let me get him out for a while. Yeah. Okay. Let's start. Now we have go through to the Techtalk discussion. Now it's 44 minutes. We have around 15 minutes to discuss and to share all the things, to share all the news about crypto. So let me try to see where's Mr. Nicholas. Welcome back, Mr. Nicholas. No, he's still outside there. Let me text to him. Okay. Um, now I will share to you some of the news from the beginning of today. Um, During the discussion, I found there's interesting news, some news about. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. There's some daily volume. Yeah. Welcome back, Mr. Nicholas. Okay, here's the news about yes, the curve daily volume increased 50%, 50x in 2 months. Yeah, why? Because of the decentralized finance. You may hear, we always see here a lot of this work with the curve finance decentralized X. Yeah, and we all see the roadmap of this one. We have in this near future, it will go up again. Mr. Nicholas, could you turn on the mic and camera to let the people can see all of you? Oh, okay. Welcome back, Mr. Nicholas.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
It means I've been talking and you can't hear me.
That's why I see the disconnection and I send a message to you and
Right,
hope
right.
you. Yeah,
Nice to see you all again. Yeah.
yeah,
So I've forgotten what I was talking about. So let Richard carry on.
yeah. Okay, let me continue with some nearby DeFi and something with the BOS. As you see in the BOS, if you keep 100 Ethereum now, next year you will earn some of the actual Ethereum in your wallet. Yeah, it's
Okay,
the
that's nice.
it's a version 2.0 of the Ethereum, and now the team mining they discuss about GPU and ASIC to mine the Ethereum. I I think they still keep doing mining with the GPU because they still use the G40.
You can use that.
Yeah, 1080. Yeah, this one of
Yeah,
the
my computer is that.
yeah this one of the uh, mining card. So yesterday there's some of the people asking me, oh, so how can I do mining? How can I earn the cryptocurrency? Yeah, and they want the viewer, some of the viewer, they want to know, to learn more about cryptocurrency from the basic to advanced, from the easier to higher. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Nicholas. Okay. Let's.
This POS here is referring to proof of stake, right?
Yeah, proof of stake. Yeah. And they also say in that means declare in the mass of the SEC trading volume
95%
report.
of Bitcoin
Yeah.
trading volume is reported globally.
The trading volume being reported globally on crypto exchange are fact. Yeah, it's true. It's why because they make a fact trading volume. They look like we can say that the wash trading because that's yeah a lot of thing happen with the wash trading. Some of the exchange they try to do like that to increase and and when I check back with the team, they all just share information to me. They say, oh, we need some deposit fund in your account to do the trading, to let the trading. This news is talk about the partnership of the gaming company. Yeah, and it was 3 million, 3M or 3 million. I don't know. Let's check.
Esports, huh?
Yeah, it's a Korean gaming. Yeah. If we in yeah And nowadays the DDAP is look like the Little Kitty or the other game in, improve very much, and it's also the potential for us to invest in. Yeah, it's really nice here. If we have some of the crypto look like the crypto kitty or some application, I also try to use the mana. Yeah, decentralized land is also a nice game.
Ah,
You can buy
you-
some
you're
land.
still on Decentraland.
Yeah, that's the token. Yeah,
That's good.
we also still keep it. And back
Yeah.
to some of the news, it's not a new one, but it's nice one to see. It's a CBDC and the COVID-19 agenda. Yeah. People they stay at home, they working at home, they get rid of yeah, get rid of have a social distance, and programmers stay at home to stay at home and work to get rid of pandemic. Blockchain talk a lot of there are so many talk discussion, yeah, nowadays mostly online. I also received some of the conference invitation, online conference invitation, yeah, to to join the conference Hong Kong AI, yeah, and
Huh?
yeah, this not a news. It's a June last month. Tether Tether is one of the biggest stable coin nowadays. And okay, let's move to the last part of our live stream today. Is discuss and see have a look on
The price, Bitcoin
yeah
price
price
today.
Bitcoin price. Yeah. So we can see how the traditional market were up this day, 1.24%. BTC and USDT. Uh, we can see concurrent display Coinspace, Binance, Little Binance, Tetherless, Tetherless. Okay, this is yeah the price hit here. A lot of people feel very excited about this, and now it's at the buy indicator. Yeah, we'll see strong buy. Yeah, as I expectation, it can go up more, but let's wait for a few days to see how. Yeah, we see the candle charts. We now I find out between the Fibonacci retracement. We also try the Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band is some of the technical. We can see how the price moving. Yeah, the Bollinger Band here.
This is a very nice one. This is a very nice one.
Yeah, and with the Bollinger Band is on the uptrend. Yeah. It's also have the downtrend here, and it's make a big. Is you will can see his very last drop. This one can show it's go up high and it's also go down, and it make the open gap here. This can make a very large triangle for all of us to um to do estimated to know how's the market coming. Yeah, with the resistance as in my little point of view, I see the price is. Let me jump out a little bit. No, I I oh yeah, it's so hard. It's hard to see the resistance. The resistance
Oh yeah,
now is
I
at
think
the
you need
top.
to. I think you need to change the months and year. Then you can zoom out, have a clearer view or something like that.
Now it's a month.
Yeah. You
5
drag.
days.
You probably have to drag the graph. You click on the graph and drag to the right and see how it goes. Something like that.
1 month. Yeah, it's look better now. If I look at the bigger view of the 1 month, 1 month, okay, this one, the top for today. This is a day. It's a day. For today is now at the time is maybe 6 hour universal time. The price go down a little bit here,
Wow,
and
it dropped $200 in 1 hour.
yeah, it's normal. That's normal. Yeah, it's normal. Yeah, this is 6 hour universal time and 12 hour, 18 hour. Yeah, this is in with one. It's a 1 day. Yeah. It's 1 day, and we can expect. We can see now with the Fibonacci retracement, we can see resistance level is the red color. Yeah? 11,500, and the stop loss now is the 10,900. Yeah, if the people want to trace within the within one day, that means to earn quick money within a day, they can set based on this 11,500 at the sell order and the buy order as 11 at 10,900. Yeah, yeah, that's the stop loss level. Yeah, can get it. Yeah, it's potential for people. Now it's on the way to go down and it's go up. It's make a wave. It's make a wave. And today is the 30th of July. It means that tomorrow 31st, and then we will say hello, say goodbye to July, and say hello to
Payday.
August. Yeah, that's
Payday.
yeah, yeah. And I think it's we have been on the live stream is 57 minutes, and we have just a few minutes to end the live stream today. And Mr. Nicholas, if you have any information, anything want to share to our audience, I
No,
give
I
the
do
word
not
to
have
you.
any more question. What am I saying? Question.
Okay,
I do not
okay.
have any more information on my side. Yeah.
Okay, so if any of you, any of our audience can give us any comment and share, like and share our live stream if you feel interested in. And it's also it's time for us to say goodbye and hope to see you on the next live stream. And then now I give the word to Mr. Nicholas to say people, yeah.
So we're ending now, right?
Yeah, now we are going to
Yeah.
the end of the
So
live stream. Yeah.
so yeah. So thank you all guys for joining us. Yeah, it's always a privilege and always a wonderful thing to have you guys join us today. Each and every session. Yeah. So hope you guys get a good picture of what things are going around in the tech
The
industry
Techtalk.
right now. Yeah. So if you want to buy, well, tradingview.com, it says it's a buy signal. It's a buy signal right now. So if you are going to buy, feel free to buy.
Yeah,
Do
just
not
go ahead.
try not to put everything in one basket. Yeah. So always be cautious. Buy with your extra money. Don't buy with your
Yeah,
salary. No, it's not good. Yeah. So yeah. So uh, look forward to see you guys again. Then
yeah. Where's the clapping part?
it's here.
Before, yeah.